Every night around 1 a.m. I still ended up in the kitchen. Same glass, same cold water, same silence sitting in the room with me. The refrigerator humming low, street light through the blinds. Dad used to come home late too, back when this house sounded alive, back when somebody still rang the bell after midnight. You rang once, that sound stayed in my head for years. You rang once, and somehow the whole house woke up with me again. After Dad died, the nights change first, that's what nobody tells you. Mornings stay busy enough to survive, but nights notice who's missing immediately. The kitchen got too quiet, no boots near the door, no cough from the hallway, no late cigarette smell by the sink, just me, standing there drinking water alone, like I inherited the silence too. Then one rainy Thursday, the doorbell rang. 1:17 a.m. exactly. I froze before moving, almost didn't answer. Nobody visits that late unless something's wrong. But when I opened the door, there you were, hair wet from rain, old denim jacket, plastic grocery bags hanging from your hands. You looked tired, older maybe, but still my brother. You shrugged and said store was open, like that explained anything. You rang once, and suddenly the house didn't feel abandoned anymore. You rang once. Some people don't know how to ask for help, so they just show up carrying groceries. We walked into the kitchen quietly. You started unpacking things without asking. Bread, eggs, coffee, cheap soup cans, same stuff Dad always bought late at night. That almost broke me. The stove light reflected off the wet counter, rain still tapping outside. You grabbed 2 glasses automatically, like your body remembered the house. Even after all those years away, we didn't talk about Dad right away. That's the thing about brothers, sometimes the important things stay in the room anyway. You sat in Dad's old chair accidentally, then noticed it halfway through, but neither of us mentioned that either. You rang once, and somehow that stupid little sound changed the whole night. You rang once. Some doorbells don't interrupt loneliness, they end it for a while. Around 3 a.m. you finally said, I hated leaving you alone after the funeral. Real quiet, looking down at your coffee, I nodded like I understood. Truth is, I've been waiting to hear that for years. The kitchen felt warmer after that, not happier exactly, just less empty. Like grief moved over a little to make room for somebody else again. When the rain finally stopped, you stood near the front door, putting your jacket back on. I thought you were leaving. Instead you looked at me and said, I'll come by again tomorrow. Like it was normal, like family could still work after all this damage. After the door closed, I stood there a while longer, looking at the grocery bag still on the counter, listening to the house carefully. And for the first time since Dad died, the silence didn't sound permanent. The second plate still comes out sometimes, just habit, I guess. I catch myself grabbing 2 forks, 2 glasses, 2 chairs slightly pulled out from the table, and standing there in the kitchen, feeling stupid afterward. You moved 3 states away last fall. New apartment, new job, new people who don't know this family. Mom says you sound happier now, but moms say things like that to survive distance. Still knew the code. The thought hit me hard that night. Still knew the code. Because some people leave the house without ever fully leaving home. It was raining round 1 a.m. Cold rain heavy enough to shake the windows. I was standing at the sink drinking water. Same midnight routine again. And the doorbell rang, one short ring. Not impatient, not nervous, just familiar. I opened the door and saw that old green jacket immediately. Same jacket from high school, sleeves darker from the rain. You stood there holding gas station coffee and a paper bag full of snacks. Hair longer now, beard rougher, eyes tired as hell. You shrugged and said, just passing through. Like normal people drive 4 hours at 1 in the morning for no reason. Still knew the code. That's how I knew something was wrong. Still knew the code. 'Cause people doing fine usually text first. You walked in without waiting, kicked your boots off near the heater, went straight to the kitchen like your body remembered the house automatically. You opened cabinets without asking, found the coffee mugs instantly. Funny how muscle memory survives everything. We sat at the table quietly a while, rain against the roof, refrigerator humming low, your old chair creaking every time you leaned back. I asked how work was, you said good, too fast. I asked if you were sleeping alright, you laughed once but didn't answer. That told me enough already. Still knew the code. Some people don't ask for help directly. Still knew the code. They just ring the bell late at night and hope you understand. Around 2:30, you finally looked at me and said, I didn't want to sit alone tonight. Real quiet, looking down at your coffee cup. I nodded like it was nothing, like brothers are supposed to understand things without making them embarrassing. The kitchen felt smaller that night, not cramped, closer, like the house was trying to pull us back together again. Before sunrise, you fell asleep at the table for 20 minutes, head resting against folded arms. Same way you used to after baseball practice, back when Dad still yelled at us for sleeping downstairs. I covered you with the old blanket near the couch, then stood there a while, just listening to you breathe. And honestly, that house hadn't sounded that alive in years. After bringing Mom home from the hospital, the whole house changed temperature. Nobody talked above a whisper anymore. Medicine bottles near the sink, blankets folded over the couch, TV volume lower than usual. Even the clock sounded louder at night. Mom finally fell asleep around midnight. Door half open, hallway light still on for her. I sat alone in the kitchen, cold coffee beside me, bills spread across the table, try not to think too far ahead. Light under the door, the house carried exhaustion differently now. Light under the door, like everybody inside it was quietly holding their breath together. around 1:20. The doorbell rang once, short, careful, almost apologetic. I looked toward the hallway first, making sure Mom stayed asleep. Then walked to the front door slowly, and there you were. My son standing in the rain, hair wet, hoodie damp, plastic grocery bags hanging from both hands. One case of bottled water under your arm. You look tired already, too young to look that tired, honestly. You lifted the bag slightly and said, "Store was still open." Same thing my brother used to say years ago. Funny how men inherit ways of helping too. Light under the door. That's what I noticed when you walked inside under the door. Some families don't know how to talk about pain, so they carry groceries instead. You move quietly through the kitchen, putting soup cans away, stacking water bottles near the fridge, like you belong there now, like the house already trusted you. Rain tapping softly against the windows, the refrigerator humming low, that weak yellow stove light reflecting off the counter. You asked, "How's Grandma doing?" Real soft, like you were scared of the answer. I shrugged and said, "She's resting." You nodded slowly, then opened the cabinet and grabbed 2 glasses automatically. That hit me harder than anything all week, because suddenly I saw my father in me, and myself in you. 3 generations standing in one tired kitchen, trying to keep each other alive quietly. Light under the door. Some doorbells don't bring noise. Light under the door. They bring relief into houses too tired to ask for it. Around 2 a.m. you sat across from me finally, hands wrapped around a glass of water, eyes half closed already. You look exhausted from work but stayed anyway. No speeches, no fake positivity, just presence that mattered more. Mom coughed softly from the other room. Both of us looked toward the hallway immediately. Same instinct, same fear, and for the first time I understood how family exhaustion survives generation. Not dramatically, quietly, in kitchens at night under soft lights, while everybody pretends they're holding up fine. Before leaving, you stopped near the front door and said, "Call me if you need anything." Simple sentence. But after the door closed, I stood there staring at the water bottles near the fridge, and realized something. Some people don't save you loudly. Sometimes they just leave proof that you don't have to carry everything alone. Rain woke me up around 2 a.m., heavy enough to shake the gutters. I walked into the kitchen half asleep, same old routine again. Cold water, bare feet, 1 week light above the stove. The house felt too quiet, my wife asleep upstairs. TV off, street empty outside, just rain and refrigerator noise. Glad you came late, that sentence didn't mean anything yet. Glad you came late, not until the doorbell rang. One soft ring, almost careful. I stood there for a second confused. Nobody comes by that late anymore. Not at our age. I opened the door and there you were, my son, standing under the porch light, hair-soaked hands and hoodie pockets, looking exhausted. You gave a small shrug and said, "Couldn't sleep." That was it. No explanation, no dramatic reason, just those two words. Exactly how my father used to talk. Glad you came late, because the house needed another heartbeat tonight. Glad you came late. Some nights family doesn't call first, they just show up wet from the rain. You walk straight to the kitchen like every man in this family eventually does. Open the cabinet without asking, grab the same glasses I always use. Funny how people memorize homes they grew up in without realizing it. Rain tapping against the windows harder now, water running at the sink. Your jacket hanging near the heater, and suddenly the kitchen looked alive again. We sat there quietly a while, you drinking water slowly, me pretending not to stare at you. You looked older now, not like a kid anymore, more like somebody carrying things privately. That part hurt a little. I asked if work was okay, you nodded. I asked if you and your girlfriend were alright. You laughed once, then stared into the sink. That answer told me enough. Glad you came late. Some conversations happen without words first. Glad you came late. Sometimes people only need somewhere safe to sit for an hour. You finally looked at me and said, "Did Grandpa ever stay up this late too?" The question stopped me cold. I looked toward the old kitchen window automatically, could almost see Dad standing there again, smoking, drinking water, thinking quietly about things he never said out loud. I smiled a little and said, "Every night." You nodded slowly, like something inside you relaxed after hearing it. 3 generations, same kitchen habit, same late hour loneliness, same need to hear another person breathing nearby. The rain slowed down around 4 a.m. You fell asleep at the table for a few minutes, head resting against folded arms. Exactly like I used to, I covered you with the old blanket near the couch, then sat back down with my glass of water, listening to the house carefully. And for the first time in years, life didn't feel separated anymore. It felt connected, like family keeps surviving quietly, one late knock at a time.